Snehi, yes, a whole host of buzzers from the broader market, but on the index level, clearly turning out to be a very, very strong day.
Very strong day indeed, and second strong day of gains, and very welcome move by the street.
Well,
You know,
yes.
we've been looking forward to a day of gains like this. So yes, as Ashisha mentioned, we're now exactly 500 points higher on the Nifty. So what does this mean for the market? More importantly, how are the charts placed for the Nifty Bank on the technical terms? Where are we headed from here? Let's understand that and much more. We have Mr. Rohit Srivastava, founder of Strike Money Analytics and India Charts, joining us on the show. Rohit, hi, good afternoon, and thanks for your time. You know, day two of a very strong market move coming in. Too early to conclude that we're maybe out of the woods, or are the charts reflecting a more optimistic picture?
No, it's definitely a more optimistic picture. What has happened is that at the recent low, we've ended up building a lot of positive divergences in price action versus momentum. We also ended up with a situation where, a large number of stocks capitulated on Monday, resulting in some longer term indicators, reaching similar levels as what we had seen at the, lows of March 23 or June 22. And that puts us in a very good place for starting a, possible multi-month recovery. So this is a very good, point. I think the risk rewards are still very, very favorable for people looking at buying. I think the bottom will hold. I think we've probably most probably made the bottom for the month or 2 or 3 months. I don't know how long, but definitely made one. In April, I don't think you will see the market go down. We are looking at going to around 24,000 on the upside, maybe a little above that, up to 24,600 is what we are open to. So that still leaves room for upside in the near term trade. Similarly, on Bank Nifty, also, I think we've probably bottomed near 51,300. The immediate next breakout point being around 54,300, and then we could probably go towards 56,200, in the coming days. So seeing further upside on banking as well.
That's the view coming in on the banking sector, and you gave your views on Nifty as well, but wanted your thoughts on the Nifty Realty Index, because that index clearly is soaring high. Phoenix Mills, that stock is up. We also have Oberoi Realty, Signature, all of them soaring in trade today. Your thoughts on the entire real estate basket?
So it's been a tricky place because it was one of the worst performing sectors of last year. In fact, since 2024, so more than 1.5 years, it has been underperforming the market. It's going to be a tough call to say whether the gains you're seeing today are part only of a counter trend move again, and the sector continues to stay down against the market as such, or can it become a more sustainable case? So in case of reality, that's a slightly tougher call. We'll probably only be able to understand it a little later. But in the short term, it's possible there is some more upside left. So, if I look at the Nifty Realty Index can go up to 750. Currently, we are at around 693. So still some room to gain over there.
Sounding good when it comes to the real estate space, and more room to grow on the charts. Rohit, on that note, we'll let you go. Thanks so much for your time and your insights today.